it through to the semi-finals. And let's give you a sneak peek of who we're about to see. Let's get to Iggy Ivanovic backstage.
I am backstage with world number 13, JANG Woojin. Woojin, you've beaten Chuqin before in a best-of-7 games. Does that give you an advantage today?
I don't know, because Chuqin is in the world #1, and then he's a very, very good player. But best of 5, best 7 doesn't matter because he's a good player, so every match is difficult, so I do my best.
Today, most of the fans will probably be against you, but will that give you more focus to win?
Normally, for here, many fans for Chuqin. Yeah, but I'm good experience for this match, so please, little bit soft to me.
Well, we look forward to this battle. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You'll have heard that. There was actually a really lovely round of applause inside the arena when he said, a little bit more support, please, guys. Well, let's find out what happens, shall we? Because making the walk now is JANG Woojin.
From Korea Republic, JANG Woojin. From China, WANG, WTT.
Oh, but you want to hear some noise? Yeah, that's Chuqin's fan club greeting him as he makes his way out here. The world #1 heading into the Infinity Arena here. Of course, no stranger to success at the very, very top level. His most recent Smash success coming in Beijing at the China Smash 2025. He takes on a player who has beaten him before. He takes on JANG Woojin, whose form over the end of last year and the beginning of this will give him some encouragement that maybe the 30-year-old can get it done again. Playing the best of 7, of course, as we're in the quarterfinals now at Singapore Smash 2026. In terms of WTT encounters, it's a 3-0 head-to-head. They've met many, many times in other events, but that most recent meeting came at WTT China Smash 2025. It was a straight games win for Chuqin. He actually beat him at Champions Macau in straight games as well. So recent form not really in favor of the 30-year-old Korea Republic star. But he's kind of a very relaxed figure. You saw that in the pre-match interview as we meet Amanda Leung. Hi, Amanda. She's going to be in the umpire's chair for this one. And away from this, over at Resorts World Sentosa, wherever you've bumped into JANG Woojin, he has been super chill this week. And look at that, a smile on the face.
I have red and blue. Blue for JANG, red for WANG. Red, WANG won. WANG choose receive. Which end?
Well, those are the formalities observed before we get into the action. Adam Bobrow still with us, of course, here. You've been working evening sessions, which is typically when we're seeing Chuqin in action. What kind of forms he been showing
flash,
so
please.
far, Adam?
Well, it's not as dominant as it has been. It's been incredibly resilient. His match with Anders Lind was completely crazy, but you'd expect nothing less when you're playing against Anders Lind. He came back from 1-7 down to win a clutch game number 3 at 1-1.
That was always going to be a highly entertaining match against Anders Lind, just given the quality of the players here. But world ranking of #1, remember he wasn't in that position this time last year, but it was Lin Shudong who was deposed and who has been deposed today, in fact, on this very table. Chuqin got past Finlu comfortably enough. It was Shunsuke Tagami and a very substantial victory there before that Anders Lind matchup that Adam just referenced. But I suppose really one of the talking points in recent times has been the form of JANG Woojin, now the senior statesman in the ranks of the Korea men's team, in the retirement of Lee Sang-soo, opening up that position here. He's strung together some decent results at the start of this year, the end of last year. What kind of form's he in, and why are you seeing an upswing from Woojin.
I feel like he's sort of like bell bottoms or the perm. It's just, he comes in cycles back into fashion, you know? People often underestimate how strong he is. Won-Ray Bo of China, a bright future in him, but not a game. Sidorenko back in the game. After winning the Universiade, put up a good fight. That was incredibly close, a 5-gamer, and you saw the last round result there.
That was Sora Matsushima. You beat him, then you've done very well. Would you just look at that? Come tomorrow, that coin is going to come showering down on somebody, $100,000 worth of that glittering reward for whoever wins the men's singles and the women's singles here at Singapore Smash 2026. Today, though, they're just maneuvering for position. Who will it be that goes through to the semi-final? There will be a dynamism to this. There will be a pace to this match. And my goodness me, the fans reckon there'll be a one-sidedness to it. 72% going with Wang Chuqin. Let's see, shall we? For the right to take on Felix Lebrun in the semi-final. Here we go.
First game, Zhang to serve. Love all. One love. One all.
So he's tried before. Hasn't come up with a lot of wins, Woojin, but he has done it before. How do you solve a problem like Chuqin?
Yeah, twice before, I think, is more than most in the world who haven't played for Team China. Playing against somebody who's got a winning record against just about everybody in the game.
2-1.
So right from the start, Jang Woojin just trying to keep the surprise factor high, not looking to outspeed, but allow Wang Chuqin the first big stroke and then make him pay for taking a long stroke.
Left.
For anyone who, for any reason, might not be that familiar with Woojin, let us know in a moment what you think his key weapons offensively are going to be here.
He's a forehand dominant player. He loves to step around. He's good inside the table. And he's got, I'd say, a lot of control. Really the variation from touch game to behind the table to fast footwork. Look at this. The backhand is not his great weapon, but the timing on this, that's surprise factor, and he can do it when he needs to. Wang Chuqin was still coming back just to recover, to sort of cover his bases, the odds.
4-2.
Here's a bigger picture question for you. When was the last time we saw two Team China players beaten back-to-back? We've just seen Wang Yidi go down. Before that, Lin Shidong was beaten. On a big day like this, dare you even think of 3 in a row?
Well, I do feel that there's a sense of responsibility that Wang Chuqin not only carries, but with pleasure. He takes the pressure as a privilege. He got back for Lin Shidong at Shunsuke Togami.
4-3.
That's nice. That's a nice thing to feel like a family member of yours says, that's cool and all, but now you got to face me. In terms of pressure, by the way, Jang Woojin, and we heard it in the pre-match interview, there are going to be a lot of fans cheering against you. Zhang Jiko was the most popular player when he was at his prime. Jang Woojin beat him twice in the same event.
3-6.
Well, he can do what LeBron did. Earlier on today, LeBron said, look, they're going to be cheering for Lin Shidong, but I love that. I'm going to channel that energy for me. And boy, he did just that, maintaining his incredible dominance over the former world #1.
7-3.
But that's a lot of noise for Chuqin.
Yeah, they've been fair. I think the laughter that they gave to Jang Woojin was quite charming when he asked for just a little bit of support. That said, if you do encounter a hater, let that be a motivator. Good placement on the spin, driving him into the deep backhand where he wants to step around. As good as Wang Chuqin is on the backhand, the forehand is still his deadly shot, so you could argue that they have that in common.
There's such a beautiful precision to his stroke play, Wang Chuqin.
I don't know if
and occasionally a little bit of assistance.
Sorry. I don't know if you've noticed this. Have you noticed that it gets cooler between matches? I think they've turned off the air conditioning to make sure that the players have a very clean shot every time since Wang Chuqin's last round.
It's something that Wang Chuqin's often very conscious of. I know he talks to organizers about it.
All the players, really. It's just when you're world #1 and leader of the table tennis nation in the free world.
Oh, too good. He was chasing it, not Jang Woojin, until he couldn't catch it.
With score lines like this, results like this, when you put in a request, people listen. And right now, he's got 6 requests to take game #1.
No flash, please. 请关闭闪光灯。
Ah.
Request denied at the first time of asking. 5 game points remain though.
He'll be polite and he'll be persistent. He set himself up with a bit of cushioning here in the first.
Still really just settling to his work here, Chuqin. Ironing out a few kinks maybe in the game.
11-6.
But there we go. Put down your bat, sir, because you have the first game in your pocket. Wang Chuqin wanders to Wang Hao.
Careful what you tell him to do, though. He's got to put that bat down in a safe place. Wang Chuqin taking the first. A lot to converse about in this best of 7. One step in the right direction before we come back for game #2.
其实打击里，张塔整个人非常好，位置不好，球都强行侧身，反正他粘的看那2条线，对吧？你2个。
The Lionheart is on the prowl in the Lion City this Saturday. Wang Chuqin takes the first game of this Singapore Smash 2026 quarterfinal. And now serves at the start of the second against Korea's Jang Woojin. Called faults by umpire. Service angle deemed to have been illegal beyond the allowed 30 degrees deviation from vertical. And so we go to a TTR.
Ball toss angles.
I could be wrong, but I think he's 1-1 on these calls, and service angle is one of the toughest calls to make. But in the last 2 days, they've been faulty faults more often than the days before.
All right. It is ready. Here it comes.
It's a high toss. It's a good sign. Sure it is.
Oh, he's very right. He knew. I mean, that's comfortably inside the parameters.
Challenge remain 2.
So he retains his 2 unsuccessful challenges.
He's good at just about every aspect of this game, including the challenge.
It would have been so funny if just there Jang Woojin actually challenged his serve for hidden.
far as Adam's concerned, never too much TTR. We love it when that comes in. Have we seen many of those hidden ball challenges in this event? I haven't seen that many.
No, there's new ruling on it for 2026. The ball must completely disappear.
Whoa. That very nearly disappeared into the body of Jang Woojin. Taken aback, surprised. He stepped in, you see. Very smart peripheral from Chuqin.
Yeah, that's a fast bottle challenge.
Okay, so you think it's obviously less likely that you're going to win maybe on a hidden ball challenge now than given that new WTT rule.
That's correct. It's that much tougher of a rule to break at this point. That said, I've seen it multiple times and feel confidently from my naked eye that it could be called with ease if someone wanted to. It's just a lot to think about. You have to stop the point. Can't try to receive it.
Getting himself fired up. Little celebration from Woojin. He's up against a player and pretty much an entire fan base. That was smoky.
Yeah, that's a full stroke forehand, clean and deep. When you have that much more runway to work with, you can put that much more pace on it. From the middle of the table, okay, still better than middle to middle in terms of security anyway.
No flash, please.
There's a flashlight on that he doesn't like up there. And it's on again. Turn it off, sir.
Double teamed.
Yeah, gentleman in black halfway back. Here he comes again. It's on again.
Dude.
Someone needs to have a word.
Yeah, tap him on the shoulder or something. I don't know if that was specific enough. We'll see.
Well, that's the mark of a professional. Didn't let himself get distracted by that and plays an absolute beauty.
This is a classic Jang Woojin shot, using that agility, a very wide stance, leaning the upper body and just seat belting it down the line.
And he backs it up with another point. There was a little puffing out of the cheeks from Chuqin earlier on. That was a surprise factor as well, the pace on that.
Oh, the angle.
Three.
The timing, everything. He takes this one so early, as fast as Wang Chuqin is. Heavy spin comes in below table height. The bend on it, you can see the side spin as he sends it even wider.
Tough for Chuqin to recover from that stroke as well.
The body language from Woojin was quite interesting in that point. I almost thought he might have been calling a lead or something. His hand just happened to be coming up, and he also was playing slow shots at the same time.
Oh, well played, sir.
One bottle challenge deserves another, and he gets him back. A re-gifting of that serve. Don't creep in on me, Holmes. You can't, Chiquita. Go ahead, leave early. I dare you. The net to finish it after an exchange like that. The reaction from Jang Woojin said it all. It was almost out of the silent comedy era, but nothing hilarious to him about this in this moment. A bit of side spin on this top spin.
Stamp of the feet.
Yeah, quick to apologize, though, as always, Wang Chuqin.
Left. 5-7.
is a really much better game played by Woojin here. It's got a 3-point advantage. It's mixed it up superbly well. Oh, not this time, though. Rip at the touch.
Forehand flick, one of the toughest in the game. The world #1, of course, on that long list of shots that he can bring out. Nice open face, too, as if it were a pancake flip of sorts. Could have been a push, but he turned it over.
And now he fights back within a point.
You can come back against Anders Lind from down 1-7. You can come back against anybody from down 5-8, and it's a timeout on Jang Woojin's side relatively early in this best-of-7 battle.
아니 여기 백으로 얘가 걸려서 나가야 돼. 주식도 지금 하루 짧게 잘하잖아. 얘가 지금 여기서 회심하게 막 잘 안 들어잖아. 튀겨봤자 백이고 짧게 안 이제 백쪽 찔러주거나 미들밖에 안 된단 말이야. 하루 짧게 저녁 경우에 뜨면은 너한테 무조건 화보다는 미들 백으로 많이 오고. 아까 잘하는 게 미들을 찔러주고 붙기 어려우면은 하루 짧게 솔직히 주고 올라오고 간다. 그리고 네가 몸쪽에 서로 맞들어졌을 때 더 갔던가 더 사이드에 네가 먼저 빼야 돼. 쟤가 먼저 빼게 하지 말라고. 뭔지 알아? 서비스 작전 어느 건지만 생각하고 리시브도 얘가 하로나 빼로 짧게 둘 중 하나잖아. 그래서 이렇게 들어갈지 내가 충분히 백드라이브로 돌릴지. 만약에 치겠다 할 거면 확실하게 회전시켜라 그러니까 8배 돌리지 말고 짧게나 돌리긴 하고. 서브 작전 리시브 2개 작전 딱 해봐봐. 얘 승부해야 돼 얘도. 힘먹어.
Well, if you were to evaluate a timeout efficiency on the amount of words you could shoehorn into it, then Yoon Jae-young's done very well there. That was quick, rapid-fire instruction as we look in at the onlooking Chinese teammates.
Yeah, and also a father of 2 young Korean superstars there, along with the Malaysian coach. But yeah, training partner Nyo Guang Kai and the rest of the gang, Shang Peng, all there watching. Team China, quite a team.
And he draws level. Off the timeout, he continues the resurgence.
It's a tough job. It's a tough job.
This is turning into a problem now for Jang Woojin. He's squandered his lead, he's trailing, he's burned the timeout as well.
In response to the tough job thing with the momentum favoring Wang Chuqin, he's making it a bit easier with 6 of the last 8. All that to say, he is the one right now who is holding up what has been, let's say, a less dominant Chinese men's team than in recent, let's say, decades.
Yeah.
To only have one player that is so dependable is a rarity for Team China.
That's right. I mean, in terms of this event, we're going to see Chen Yanyu in action a little bit later on, but Lin Shidong's fallen by the wayside. 2 game points. Let the raw inform you.
6 straight points here from down 5-8 and a timeout in the mix, but it didn't stop him. Wang Chuqin showing what he's made of and why he's the king of the jungle, king of the table, and the world #1. It's a 2-0 lead for a man with a wonderful head-to-head against almost everybody, including the big brother of the Korea Republic team. Game 3 to follow.
He's up against it. 2 games down. But it's not the sort of thing that you'll see Jang Woojin taking a step back at. He relishes a challenge. He's made of stern stuff.
Almost looked like a Happy New Year's envelope, but it was a sign for Wang Chuqin. I wonder if it had money inside.
He'll have his design set on a nice red packet tomorrow if he can get through and win this thing to become Singapore Smash champion.
With serves like that, he's got plenty to look forward to on the next ball. His 3rd ball attack. Nice change on this. Soft touch to shut down the 3rd ball and earn a 4th. Jang Woojin clever here. Earlier in the broadcast, there was conversation about human nature and ego, and that sometimes you have to let that fall by the wayside to play the soft shots. But not this here. Attempting a bold serve, looking to go long, and it catches the net on the way over. Well, what would be over? The point was.
So far, so good, but then he's been here before. It's just that towards the end of the games thus far, Chuqin has put the foot down.
This combination is deadly. It's scary how fast he gets around. Heavy spin, and then right back to the corner to play the angle.
Jang, please play.
Barely even moved. His stance was so wide. His feet, he hadn't even made a pivot yet.
So often he's playing those 2 feet off the ground. Just such a great athlete.
Like 2 feet high or jumping?
Both feet off the ground.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
Not 2 feet high.
Okay.
That would be impressive.
You said Josh Chua did it after behind the back shot.
Yeah, that's right. Josh Chua does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sure does.
3-6.
See again, from that position of 3-all, suddenly Chuqin just turns the screw.
A little bit more depth on this. This is interesting. It's a deeper side of half long as he checks his equipment. So it makes it a little bit tougher to Chiquita. Oh man, was that casual. Just like he wasn't even like, almost as if he was saying not now, maybe later. Hold on, I've got other stuff to do.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Let's just play again. Give me a few minutes. But the celebration shows what it meant to him. That was clever and intentional. You saw the footwork and the speed of Jang Woojin. If that ball comes down, Wang Chuqin was trying to drop it. What are you thinking?
I was thinking he was worried there might be an edge, so he was even ready for that, just in case.
To me, it looked like a man preparing to drop, but it does cover both of those. So, yeah, clever. Feeding 2 birds with 1 bird bento.
Oh, nicely done. That time, he was the aggressor.
So Yoon Jae-young, coach for Jang Woojin, was actually warming him up in the practice hall. He was quite a player when he was in the Yu Sung Min era. Yeah, you. That's right. You weren't so surprised.
Whenever he needs it, he's got it. there's been a little narrative, a subplot here. Those serves that have just caught the opponent out.
I think it's wonderful in any match that you can have such service success. The intentionality here, the surprise factor. It's nice in general. From a spectator standpoint, yeah, you want to see a lot of rallies, but from a player's standpoint, that's empowering. It's a whole, it's like, you know how they say you have dessert stomach, which is completely not the case, but you can make room for ice cream even when you're full. That's what he's doing with serves.
The problem for Zhang Wuojin is he needs to get the whole menu, the whole dish, everything. Because at the moment, it's Wang Chuqin who is in charge. He's got 3 game points for a 3-game lead.
11-7. Third game to
Which he
Wang.
duly takes and is in a position of near total dominance here in this quarterfinal.
按这种组合练完了之后，等你的这种失误，只要自己集中，还是要这种专注就行了。先别打很好战术，先执行的很到位，对吧？落点一发开，对吧？他无非就是乱磨或错，完之后我累了，给你中间肉扒住他，我怎么使劲儿呢？使劲儿，没使劲，拐一下。
Okay, let's have a little look at winning ball placement from Wang Chuqin. You can see the depth that he's managed to achieve with the quality of his play. Adam, what else strikes you?
Well, that he's favoring the wide forehand quite a bit, or he's jamming up Zhang Wuojin to try and get him to step around, but a look at who's waiting.
Let's indulge ourselves a bit here. Felix Lebrun has gone on the record, or at least he spoke to a few people about how he really wants revenge on Wang Chuqin. He felt so terrible after what happened in Las Vegas, the epic encounter there, felt he underperformed in China, and he said that is what he even said that before his match with Shidong today. Now, let's not be discourteous to Zhang Wuojin here, but at the moment, it looks as if we might just be seeing that Chuqin-Felix Lebrun encounter in the semi-finals tomorrow. Oh my, what a match that would be.
4th game, Wang to serve. Learn all. Let.
TTR?
Yeah.
Oh, he's finished. Oh, no.
He can't play. He said he's not feeling well.
Zhang.
So Tina Crod, the tournament referee, is he saying he has some kind of vertigo maybe or motion sickness? He just said when he lifted his head he didn't feel comfortable, lightheaded.
Right.
You don't want to continue to play?
No, yes, because I think when I play, maybe for sure like this.
You don't want medical? You want to, okay?
He wants to forfeit.
I finish is no point or like this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
This is a very interesting question. He's wondering, from a world ranking standpoint, will I still get the points if I complete the match? We've seen this before.
It's up to you. It's not up to me, please.
It's a great question. He'll play it out for exhibition if he has to, if it's going to mean the difference of being world ranked, who knows what.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Grand Smash quarterfinal. Comes with a lot of reward, even if you exit at this stage. This is unusual. And
1 love. Medical timeout. Zhang.
yeah, it's really good point, well made, Adam. Just so everyone understands, he doesn't want to play. It's clear as that. He doesn't feel he's ready or able to play. He doesn't feel comfortable, but he doesn't want to forfeit points from this match, which he's already accepted he's not going to win. He's going to lose this match. But it seems as if he's going to follow the protocol of having a medical timeout and then presumably just playing this out. Did you see any indications, I wonder, from the way he was playing, that there might be a problem? Adam, did you see anything about his demeanor, the way he was playing, that suggested he was in any way impacted?
I did not notice. There were moments here and there where things happened that I thought, for a guy that fights as hard as he does, but yeah, I mean, nothing stands out. With Wang Chuqin, you never really know, because he's steamrolled through some of the best in the world, and that's just credit to him. Yeah. So it is tough to notice.
Unless something just happened all of a sudden. He made a movement and it impacted him. So we're just seeking clarity. Obviously, we are not going to be listening in on the microphones there at that end, so we'll just see what the decision is once it's reached. It's a shame how much we know, because Jung Woojin has been on a tremendous run of form in recent times, not least here in Singapore. So now that he's called for the medical timeout, he has to actually take it. But he doesn't have to take the full 5 minutes. He just needs to have said, right, I took a timeout. Clearly, he doesn't feel comfortable. And it'll be interesting to see what the advice is from our WTT trainer. As you can see, he's going to be taken backstage for some treatment, and he'll have up to 5 minutes, of course, remember, for this medical timeout. Whether this is simply just done via protocol, or whether he will be able to come back in better shape and maybe even try and play competitively, remains to be seen. But you have to feel a little bit here for Wang Chuqin, who's got nothing more to do than just sit this one out. So, our referee just explaining the situation to Wang Hao and to Wang Chuqin. So, whilst the medical timeout continues, we are already into 2026, but let's now look back over this season so far and have a little look at some of the best things that have happened in WTT in that time.
Amazing matches in modern history, and it's right here in Truls' home. Oh, the joy! Right back at the coach and for the team. He has completed a triple crown in a very ambitious schedule. Bagel it is. Truls in Europe takes the Champions Championship. He got a smash, he's got a Champions. The year isn't over, but if it is for Truls, hypothetically, he'd be happy. Montpellier on home soil for his opponent. He has taken down for the third time Dang Chio, Sora Matsushima, a champion's champion.
Okay. It is the first time Tomokazu on his knees. This is it. After 4 times of being in a WTT Finals final, he is the champion. And what a 2025 it has been, man.
"26 months without a title for Lin Winru. Can he take it? Yes, he does! The silent assassin is the champion. And he got it done on that trademark, the Chiquita, the difference maker in this game.
Lin Winru, the last winner on the list there, but dominated by Wang Chuqin there. So leading the way in the World Table Tennis rankings, and it looks as if he's going to be heading into the semi-finals here and adding to that haul, that cash, and how big of a cash that is already, of world ranking points. So let's bring you back to the present. And here inside the Infinity Arena, still awaiting the return, and here he comes, of Jang Woojin, who just at 3-love down at the start of the 4th game in this match, suddenly pulled up and said he did not feel well. Looked as if he felt lightheaded, dizzy, uncomfortable, and it looks as if he's now heading across to explain the situation to Wang Chuqin apologetically. Took the medical timeout as a matter of protocol. Whether or not he's actually going to compete or whether he's just going to play this out for form's sake and make it a 4-love win for Wang Chuqin. Let's see. Oh, no way! After all that, our umpire calls a fault on the very first service back from Chuqin. Now remember, the last time she did that, his service proved to be only 25 degrees away from vertical, which was comfortably permissible. So Wang Chuqin says, okay, it's like that, is it? I'll challenge again on service angle. Remember, we were expecting him to just go through the motions and serve his way to the win here. Here's the review. And again, he wins it. Okay, just a slightly curious wrinkle in proceedings there. And he still retains 2 challenges, or as many as he wants, but 2 unsuccessful challenges before he would lose it. Chuqin just conducting the fans a little bit now, calming things down. It's got a little bit surreal, the atmosphere in here. So, just how competitive is Woojin going to be? Well,
3-1.
I'm sure he's absolutely devastated, being the consummate professional that he is, that he's not going to be able to give his all in this match now.
4-1.
And it will hurt him to concede a game, as he seems to be doing here. He's not going to be making too much of an effort to lunge. Clearly he's got a problem with his balance or something to do with his equilibrium. And he'll just go through as carefully as he can here now.
Left. 1-6. 6-2.
A little bit uncomfortable also for Wang Chuqin, who's in a difficult situation. He'll just try and finish this off.
7-2. 2-8. Left. 2-8. 2-9.
Nearly there. And there we go. Just about done. 8 match points.
Fault. 10-3.
No way. She called a fault. He's not going to bother. Yes. Why, he says.
No challenge, no challenge, no challenge. 4 is okay. Give me 4.
There you go. Well, the circumstances turned out to be somewhat bizarre at the end there. This will be an interesting exchange. Wang Chuqin say, come on, let's get this done. The man wants out of here. Jang Woojin wanted to get away for some treatment. And it was delayed a little bit, but Wang Chuqin is through. And now he'll have to seriously turn his attention to the big problem, the threat that is Felix Lebrun. Wang Hao still laughing at the fact that there was a call of a service fault there, which he didn't even bother to challenge. Let's just hope that Jang Woojin is okay, that he is able to recover from whatever it is that ails him, and that he'll be back in action again very, very soon. So maybe not the blazing contest that we kind of hoped we would see, given the form Jang Woojin had brought into it, but exceptional circumstances. We're